What's going on, guys? Odin Blaine here, again talking about bad music from 2024. This time, we are talking albums. I'm going to be counting down the top 10, or bottom 10, worst albums that I heard in 2024. I heard 94 albums in total, so these are some big stinkers. These are some clunkers. These are some bombs, some stinky bombs, some stinkeroonies. We're obviously going to start out with number 10. That's going to be... This is disappointing because they released a pretty good album called When You See Yourself in 2021. And I thought things were changing. Unfortunately, with the release of Can We Please Have Fun, I can't really single out a single song from this album that I thought was good. There's nothing downright terrible. There's nothing on here that is laughably bad. It's just mid. It is just so mid. And that's unfortunate because I want to like Kings of Leon. I had kind of high hopes when I heard Mustang, which I thought was like kind of a fun single, but it grew off me in a major way, and it's just an okay song. And that might be the best song on the album. Number 9. Coldplay, Chris Martin, and all of Coldplay. This is a plea. Stop naming songs emojis. I fucking love Coldplay, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. Coldplay wants to change the world, and in order to do that, they're going to get singers and rappers, and they're going to get them all together and pray. They're going to pray. Coldplay tries to do world music and dance pop. It's all very silly and goofy and white. So white. That being said, there is a song on this album, All My Love, that is beautiful, that sounds like classic Coldplay. And if you haven't seen the music video, Dick Van Dyke, stop what you're doing right now. You're not watching this. No one's watching this. But if you haven't seen that music video, go watch it. It's okay to cry. Number 8. I didn't want to put this on here. I love Sheryl Crow. She's awesome. She's written some classic summer hits. She's got an awesome catalog that still holds up to this day. I thought she was retired, but she came out with this album, and maybe she should have stayed retired. We start with a song called Alarm Clock that is just so out of touch and sounds like a song that should have been released 15 years ago, with its weird, muddy guitar tone, clunky chorus. Shout out to Timothy Chalamet, of all people. Nobody uses alarm clocks. The chorus is, "That's why I hate my alarm clock." Cheryl, most people just use their phones. There's also another very outdated pop song called Broken Record on here that almost sounds like it was written by AI, just because it's just so generic and uses one of the most common chord progressions in pop. And yeah, there's ballads on here that are just boring, and it's just a bland, poorly written record, which is a shame because I think Sheryl Crow is a pretty good lyricist, but this wasn't good. Number 7. Kevin Abstract. What is that cover, Kevin Abstract? What is that cover, man? On top of that, we get a abysmal cover of Psycho Killer from Miley Cyrus that starts out the whole album. This whole thing never should have been made. Shout out to Paramore killing it on Burning Down the House. It's just a fun cover. Leave David Byrne alone. Number 6. Christopher Reeves try to cancel me? Retarded midget? Yeah, retarded midgets? Oh shit, oh pronouns? Yeah, but you can't cancel me? Oh, Christopher Reeves again? And also trans people? Oh, Caitlyn Jenner? Oh, I already said that? Oh, yeah. Number 5. I mean, do I have to say anything here? It's Imagine Dragons. It's an Imagine Dragons album. It is another Imagine Dragons album. Number 4. I also used to love Snow Patrol. However, this album left a bad taste in my mouth. Snow Patrol used to sound like a band, but this sounds like a band that just isn't interested in making music anymore. I would say they've just gotten blander and blander and more boring. over the years. There's nothing redeeming about anything here. I can't even remember a single hook, a single chorus. I can't even remember a single song name. Yeah. Number 3. Kaiser Chiefs used to be an indie rock band, although I'm sure a lot of people could label them landfill indie. They put out an album in like 2005 called Employment. Followed it up with a sophomore effort that was kind of panned, although I think in more recent years people have kind of come around to it. Yours truly, Angry Mob. I haven't really listened to Kaiser Chiefs in a long time. This was all just generic pop rock, shitty guitars. And the fact that I put it worse than Imagine Dragons says a lot about this. Number 2. Camila Cabello is an artist who I'm not crazy about. Well, first of all, you're starting out with a terrible single featuring Playboi Carti. I love it, which is one of the most obnoxious pop songs I've heard this year. And after that, we have a song about Chanel No. 5, which includes the lyrics, wrist, spritz, spritz. Because I guess that's what you're doing with, the way she sings in a lot of these songs is like a baby. She's doing this weird baby voice. There's some really weird interludes. There's a whole song by Drake. I'm not talking about a feature. There is a song on here with Drake as a feature. There was also literally a Drake song. It's your album, honey. Why does Drake get a whole freaking song? I mean, maybe she felt sorry for him after he got obliterated by Kendrick Lamar in that rap beef. Maybe she's just a good person and wanted to do a good deed to help someone who was clearly in need after he was beaten so severely. Yeah, there's a weird interlude with this rapper who calls himself BLP Kosher. It's literally him going, yeah, I talked to Camilla, I listened to the Camilla album, and she... I was really down, and like my friend died, and like I listened to Camilla, and like I didn't want to end my life. Well, first of all, like really, like Camila Cabello, really? Yeah, all these songs are trash, but it's not as bad as number 1. Yeah, this was a very easy worst album of the year for me. There was the controversy surrounding Katy Perry when she released her first single, Woman's World, because she decided to work with a man surrounded by sexual assault allegations and other things, and is just a trash person, shouldn't be working. And she worked with him because she wanted to make money, and she wanted a hit, and it blew up in her face. The song was terrible because it was just seeped in irony, because you were releasing a song called Woman's World, and you are working with a literal fucking rapist. What are you doing, Katy? It's just a generic pop album. It's obnoxious, annoying, the vocals are irritating. The lyrics on some of these songs are embarrassing. Like, she should be embarrassed. Go home, Katy. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you want to. You don't have to. No one's forcing you.